I'm Jake Carlaw, Royal Randwick's leading hand at the Australian Turf Club. I've worked at the ATC for 4 years now. The main challenges in my role would be working with the elements. That could be 40 degrees in summer or 20 degrees and pouring rain in winter. Also, working with the amount of races that we have here at Randwick. It's a pretty intense schedule, so it's always a lot of hard work. Day to day, my jobs can consist of rolling the track before and after race days to keep it at a good level of compaction. That stops the surface from tearing apart under the stress of the horses. Mowing. At Randwick we have 2 playing surfaces totaling up to about 13 hectares. The training track's about 7 hectares, so it does take many hours by multiple guys to get this done on a regular basis. Maintenance of all the training tracks that we have here, the synthetics, spraying the tracks with fertiliser, insecticides, fungicides, pesticides, filling the track after race days or track gallops of the morning, moving rail, which is a large part of our work with over 40 race days, moving the barriers on race days, setting them up for jump outs on a Friday. Also, when it comes to renovation time of the year, we can be scarifying, coring, vertu draining, sand slit grooving if the tracks need it. As a leading hand, I see myself as a bit of a middleman between our workers and our managers. I report to 2 foremen, the assistant track manager and track manager, so I just do what I can to liaise with both foremen and our staff. Also, when in crews, I'm seen as a leader of the crew to make sure the job's done properly.
Jake really is an integral member of our team. Since moving here to Randwick, I instantly picked him out as a future leader within our team. He's just recently stepped up into a new role, which is great. It gives him that little bit of extra bit of leadership over the team. His role is very diverse. He does all parts of what we do on the tracks and gardens. He's a very adept and skilled greenkeeper, which is handy for me out on the ground. So he fits into our team so well, and I always know that I can rely on him to do the job well.
I enjoy working at the ATC because it's a good bunch of guys and it's always a good environment to work in. It also keeps us pretty busy, so it's not like the days drag on around here. The most rewarding part of my role would be getting to the big race days in spring and autumn and knowing that you played a part in these.
In order to do what we do here at Randwick, the whole team needs to basically act as one. The track maintenance perspective of racing is paramount. A lot of the time, the main thing that is looked at is the track and how it performs on race day, and some of the biggest race meetings in the world. So without doing those turf maintenance practices and track maintenance practices, equine safety, which is at the forefront of our mind all the time, it wouldn't be there. So what you're doing is trying to enable a safe and fair racing surface every time we go out and race here at Randwick.